Gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. Happy New Year's, everybody out there. Tonight's show, we're going to talk about some trashy, funny, bad date stories that from online, proving that modern dating is complete and utter trash. And a lot of you guys already, we talk about this stuff all the time. A lot of you guys agree that that the state of dating and relationships today is in utter flux, utter chaos for whatever reason, one reason and another. We see everything going on. We see these videos. If you saw today's video today, you'll see that there's some craziness after breakup. But today I wanted to talk about these topics and actually have a good time doing it. But I wanted to go through it and just show you what's going on out there. The reason why so many people are disillusioned by the current state of dating and relationships today. So I'm glad to be back today. We've been doing a lot here with the channel. I've been doing a lot outside of the channel. I've been very busy. Also reacclimating to, living back in the States again full time. And not that I'm not going to travel, but there's other priorities right now. Other priorities, trying to really build this channel up, make it the best that it can be. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. We're in over 6,000 subscribers, and it's all because of you. Do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. Here we talk about men's issues, how it affects men, how we can be better as men so that we can go forth, be the best men that we could be, and live our best lives. All right. So I'm not going to wait too long on this. We're going to get started with the very first video. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up the screen here. And then let's get started, you guys.
I went on a first date once, and right when I got in the car, he was blasting. I think he was watching porn pre-date, and so he just didn't delete this tab or something. So it connected, and it blasted on the speakers. I should have gotten off the car.
You continued the date.
What did he even do when you just got in the car? My bad. And I was like,
what?
My bad.
Red flag.
I was like, sure, guys yank it, whatever.
You know what? That's a compliment because he watched him before and he still took you on a date.
He said post nut. Yeah, girl.
You passed the post nut test.
Get that clarity. All right. All right. So in the first video, that have to be very embarrassing. Here it is that, I know women get anxiety about going on dates. Guys get anxiety about going on dates too, especially if it's somebody that they like, they want to make, a good impression with. But to get in the car and for your corn to be blasted with a P, and then, all the sounds that go along with it. I mean, that'd be pretty embarrassing. That's a pretty embarrassing first date. You know what I mean? But there's listen, if you've done any amount of dating, there's always been something embarrassing that has happened and stuff like that. And, again, guys want to make a good impression with women, but I don't know how you guys feel about that one. You know what I mean? I don't know how you guys feel about that one, that your date gets in the car and you still left the hub on, if you will, right? We got Bruce Rain in the building. What up, my brother? What's going on, bro? I took the equivalent of what you would call a nap so I could make sure that this stream happened on time. But I want to kick back, have a good time tonight. What you guys are sipping on tonight? Tonight, I got the big cup so I don't have to get up and interrupt the stream. But it's like vodka and watermelon punch or something. I don't know. Shout out to my friends Tim and Sandy at the Sand Van. Make sure you go check out their channel. Their channel is about van life, and I'm telling you right now, if you don't know what van life is when you have a vehicle or van and it is your dwelling, okay, and you are traveling over in that van. Now, Sean, you might say, Sean, is that an RV? Well, not necessarily. It's better to me. Because I wouldn't want to be driving a huge ass RV around. But they have a great channel. Support their channel, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. You guys' compliment on my last video. I tell you what, like I said in the comments, there's nothing like getting a great compliment from other content creators that watch you. That is probably one of the highest forms of flattery, especially content creators that you follow and that, they inspire you to be better, right? But like they say, iron sharpens iron. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah, man, I got the watermelon punch, man. The Lipton is like watermelon. I don't know, watermelon something. I don't know what the hell it is, but but yeah, man, it's pretty delicious actually. Been a minute. Listen, you guys, I've been off schedule, so sorry if I haven't been able for my other content creators that are going to come through here. Sorry if I haven't been able to be on a normal schedule watching you guys' videos, but New Year's is a rough few days for me. If y'all know what I mean. I only celebrate 4 holidays, and New Year's is one of those. But let's get on to the next video. I have it loaded already. Let's go. Keep this train moving.
So then
This dude gonna tell us a story.
she drove back to her place. Oh, you want some of these?
Nah, I appreciate it.
Bet.
He eating them Skittles. Look at it. That's the
You took the
Skittles.
panties off.
That's what you got to
Throw
do.
'em
The
on the
hand
ground.
like
I looked at them. They was white.
Hold up. Let me back that up because he's saying something.
Back to her place. Oh, you want some of these?
Nah, I appreciate it.
Bet.
He got them Skittles, baby.
You took the panties off. Threw them on the ground. I looked at them. They was white. But they had some brown spots in them. So I said, what that is? She looked at me. She said, I ain't even gonna cap.
Oh, hell no.
I said, nope.
That's disgusting. Damn, so how'd you get back home? You had the Uber?
What you mean, my boy?
Oh, no.
Got to see it through, my boy.
God
Yep.
damn it.
I had sex with her.
Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let me get back to my screen. Oh, man. So this dude and see she had some dirty panties, and he continued to go on with the date. Now, listen, I brought that one up not to disgust anybody, but it was to prove a point, okay? Men will sleep with anybody, okay? So there's a lot of women out here in today's society that put their giant on a pedestal. And what they do not realize is that for men, giant is giant. Well, not necessarily. Some is better than others, but giant is still giant, okay? You have got to come to the table with more than just your giant, okay? If you want to shine, all right? Anyway. Bruce says, bro, I know, man. I know. Oh, listen, if you guys look, I told you we have a good time tonight. I wanted to do something different where I still talk about the same topics, but I'm going there tonight. Okay. We're going to talk about some of these things, and some of it is going to be hilarious, and some may be whatever it is. Okay. So let me get the next one ready to go. All right. So I'm going there tonight. Okay. Something else I didn't mention. Other than the videos, I also, in between some of the videos, we're going to be going through various profiles from Tinder, because I also want to talk about those Tinder profiles in real time and let you know what we see. And I mean, not just women, I mean dudes too, what they post. Okay, we're going to talk about it all tonight. All right, so that's why I was like, kick back. What's your drink? What's your poison for the night? And let's do this. You know what I mean? So, all right. I'm going to get the next one queued up. Now, in one of the previous clips, 2 clips ago, the very first clip, it was embarrassing because that guy, his date got in the car and Corn was blasting with a P. And that's kind of embarrassing. Let's see about this one. Let's see about this next one.
The Beijing and stuff. I know if you had that going on.
No.
It's not cute.
Absolutely not. No, my mama, she raised me better than that.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, bro. My bad, man.
So, what you about to get into?
Oh, the dude had that spray on powdered wig stuff, man. And listen, I'm not gonna fault him. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys trying to just for a minute. I'm starting to see some grays on the side, and the women that are in my life are all like, "Leave the grays alone, Sean. Leave the grays alone." I'm like, man, it's making me look old. And so this guy tries to do the little hair thing, but you can tell this is staged, but it's funny because that is probably one of the most embarrassing things. But you know what? Your boy was smooth. He was like, "So what we doing after this?" Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. Dude's trying to hold on, man. I get it.
So today,
I get it. I'm trying to hold on for dear life. All right. Let me see which clip this is. Okay. This is a little longer clip coming up. So this woman, I think, is going to tell us her bad date story. But before we get there, actually, let me minimize. Let me set up something because I've already played 3 videos. We're going to go through some of these Tinder profiles because I think for every few clips, I have to go through a few of these Tinder profiles. Hold on. Let me get it all together. Okay. I think I got it set up. There we go. All right. So look, I mean, listen, if you get embarrassed on a date, if you could play it off, but sometimes you just got to take the L. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to take the L and be like, okay, well, we got to be better next time. All right. He knew when to jump in. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Hey, make sure you go check out my brother Omar here at Speak Spanish Now. If you're looking to learn Spanish, there is no better teacher than Omar right now on the market. And I want to give this brother his flowers because he makes Spanish easy, fun, and he's going to tell you right. He's going to make it where you can functionally learn Spanish and do what you need to do. I know a lot of you guys that watch the channel are passport brothers and or aspiring passport bros, right? Because we're trying to get it here in 2023. So make sure you go check out his channel, support him. Go to that brother's channel and subscribe. I promise you that you won't regret it, okay? And we getting it here. That's right, brother. Each one reach one. Let's do it, okay? So, but a lot of great content creators here in the chat. So go look up their channels, support them. Support my brother Bruce Rain and his channel. He's gonna be back on soon. Stand by when Bruce 2.0 come through. Everybody beware. Everybody be ready. All right, so we're gonna go through a few of these profiles here. Make sure it's all set up for that. All right, we're good. And we're gonna critique these in real time. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the chat in the comments, and let's get started on these. All right. So she says, hey, drinks at my place this weekend. If it's a yes, please subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's $4 and I will chat to you on there. I'm verified on here and I don't want to waste your time. And he says, I'll tell you, here's my counter. If you give me $50, I'll smash drinks at my own place and you can, give me fellatio, if you will. I take payment before arrival. So the reason why I brought this one up is because what we're starting to see as men here. Hold on, let me do it this way. Let me do it like that. Oh, I did it the wrong way. There we go. What we're starting to see in this modern dating society is here it is. If you decide you're going to go on any of these dating apps, You might match with a woman. Everything seems to be okay. Everything seems to be in order. And what you wind up finding out is that these women are using these dating platforms in order to promote their OnlyFans, trying to use these dating profiles in order to extract money and resources. Oh, wait, what's different? What's different? But here it is. You could be thinking that you've matched with someone legit. And a lot of these women will use their Tinder profiles in order to promote their OnlyFans and their other stuff. They try to get you over to Snap. They try to get you to these other places so that you can eventually pay them. Now, I did a video on this channel that I need to retitle and do a new thumbnail for because I thought it was a great video. But on there, in that video, one of the discussion points was that you had women teaching other women how to finesse money out of men. Now, let me be clear about something. Hypergamy does exist. And it doesn't matter where you go to in the world. It's something that's going to happen. However, a lot of women are upfront about, I'm here for money, or I am here on this date because it is a opportunity for me to get a free meal, for me to extract resources from this guy. I am not serious about this matching. And I expect for you to pay for my dinner and whatever I want to order off the menu. So a guy that feels a genuine connection with a woman, most men don't have a problem with being chivalrous, especially us old school guys. The problem that we have is feeling like we're being used and exploited for those resources openly, right? Overtly. And even for the women who don't make it overt, what happens is you'll go ahead on a date with someone like this, and then you get ghosted. Because guess what? This is what we're seeing, ladies. We're seeing we're getting ghosted after dates. Because women have a carousel of dudes, if you will, that they use to get free meals, free stuff, free good times out, and she has no intention of being with you. So I'm not advocating this, but I will say, then why wouldn't men, right now, right, given this current environment, why wouldn't all men be aspiring players at this point? When you can't trust the women that you go out on these dates with. And that's when it comes down, for me at least, to being the best version of yourself so you make better choices, because you see this coming from a mile away, right? That's why we're going to go through some of these profiles so that you can see from a mile away, don't swipe on this person. There's telltale signs, okay? Let me get back to the comments. San Van, appreciate the sub, enjoy the journey. Oh, absolutely. Bruce is like, let's get it. Speak Spanish now. You're welcome. Okay. Yep. You're talking back and forth. Take heed to the message. Facts, and it's sad. Yeah. No. Yeah, we're going to talk about it tonight. Listen, I know this is typically touted as a men's channel, but it's because I want men to be better. And I want men to make better choices. And I want men to be the best version of themselves. Okay. But this is also an entertainment platform as well. So that's what we're doing tonight. But here's the thing. We're going to go through profiles, men and women. Okay. Men, I'm going to go on us too. Some of you guys make some crazy profiles. Some of you guys are just no tact, right? Y'all not smooth with it. But we're going to talk about it all tonight. So let me bring up the next one. I got a few more to go through before we get back to the videos. All right, this next one. Hello, Merry Christmas. Hi, Merry Christmas. I believe that's from her. Thank you. You're so cute. He says, I'm nervous. What do I do? And she was like, thank you. Just be yourself. You're cute too. And he's like, okay, thank you. I got this. Now, I brought up this profile for a particular reason. I brought up this profile because if you're a man that a woman likes, she'll work with you a little bit, okay? If you are a man that a woman has interest in, she's attracted to you, you got some leeway. But the other part, reason why I picked this one is because I want to tell you guys, especially the women that may be watching, men get nervous. And I just did a poll recently, and the numbers, a few of the numbers say that, hey, other than men not wanting to deal with the attitudes of modern women today, some of the entitlement from some of these women, what they are is actually nervous. Now, men get nervous in general, but this new generation of dudes is really nervous to talk to women, to approach women. So if you find yourself as a woman not getting the attention or getting guys coming up to you the same way, there may be other issues, but one of the reasons is guys today don't know how to approach women. They're scared to cold approach at the fear of being rejected. And none of us want to be rejected. See, women don't really have, most women don't approach because they don't want to get rejected. Women take it a lot worse than us, so they just don't do it. Whereas guys, in order for us to kind of grow and develop, we have to take some of those L's. And for some men, we get better at it, right? It's like some of us take those L's from you ladies. And what happens is we learn to change our approach. We learn how not to come in too hot. We learn how to read the social cues. But there are a large number of dudes today in modern dating society that just don't have that. We've effeminized those men. If you support any type of if you support any type of platform where women are trying to effeminize the men, you are a part of the problem. You got to take your L on that. We've made weaker dudes. Some of the same ladies will say, oh, guys need to be kinder and gentler and get in touch with their feelings. And then you diss the guy later. Not necessarily the women saying it, but women as a whole diss those guys. Because women still want men that are going to be men, no matter what gets said. Obviously, you want to be respected, but you don't want no bitch ass dude. Nobody wants that. Because when ish hits the fan, you don't want to be next to that dude that says, oh my goodness, somebody needs to do something about this. You're like, what are you doing? You the man. You the man. Be the man. But you got to understand, the more we support these institutions, these messages going out to make men weaker, kinder, gentler, not understanding that the people pushing for it don't know what it is to be a man. They don't understand the trials and tribulations to go through to be a man. And so you get profiles like this one where the guy, like, don't text her that you're nervous. Don't text her that. Because this woman might be able to get past it because this guy is cute to her. But some women will lose interest in the process, okay? Let me get back to this. Bruce says, very true. Take Heed says 100%. You're right. Thank you, my sister. Amen. That's right. Look, look, contrary to popular belief, I actually want to see relationships work. I do. I will not go as far to say I'm still not on the marriage train. I don't believe the way marriage is currently constructed, that I do not think that it benefits men, especially with the agendas out there, okay? I don't want to see men go into financial ruin, especially if a man has built himself up and then he's lost everything, because, the woman that he's with got bored. You know what I mean? Like, that is a terrible reason to lose your family, is because the person you're with is bored, especially if you're out there grinding every day. I don't want to see that anymore. But I am for people that are already married, and I am for people that have been in long-term relationships. I support that. Society needs that. We're holding on by a thread right now. We need that. Okay. Black Male Media, thank you for being here. Showing the brother some love one time. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't, man. Hey, Horsey Toes, man. Thank you for being here, man. Word. Yeah. Let me get through some more of these profiles, y'all. I want to keep the party going so we have more time to chat about these things. Let's get to the next one. All right. So the dude says, hey, you're cute. And then I don't know what she says. No. And then he says, you know any white girls in? And she's like, what? Looking for a good face and personality mostly. And she's like, WTF? Yeah, I don't F with black girls. What, do you think I'm crazy? I'm from NT. I don't know where NT is. I've been trying to figure that one out. Let me know in the chat if y'all know where NT is, because I couldn't think of it at the moment. She's like, damn, you're kind of gross. He's like, nah. I mean, you probably don't F any girls with that attitude. Good luck good luck. You're such a homie. I don't know. But here's the point. I brought this one up, right? Why get on here? Okay. Why get on here and match with a woman and then say, I don't mess with your type, kind, race, look, whatever. Like, why do that? So there's some toxic men out there when it comes to to this kind of stuff too, man. It's like, why match with somebody if you ain't gonna mess with them? I don't mess with black girls, but you think I'm crazy? Then why'd you match with her? Just so you can say that? So there is toxicity. There is toxicity out there that women are going through, okay? I'm also trying to say, don't be these type of guys when you're online, right? Let's get to the next one. All right, this is a profile. Need to sleep with a few guys and get pregnant within a short window of time so that in 20 years, my daughter can invite the 3 potential fathers to her wedding and I can find love again. Okay. There's some truth in every part of this, okay? And I'm going to break it down real quick. I'm not going to stay on this one too long. There are women out there there are profiles out there, and I think I got one or two, where women will be direct and say, look, what are we doing? We doing this thing? We laying down together. We about to make it happen. And some have nefarious reasons. Some are trying to get pregnant on purpose. And for you young guys who, this is your opportunity, you might look at a profile and say, I'll lay down with her, but nothing going to happen to me. I might lay down with her, you know what I mean? Because it's a chance for me to get some. But this is probably one of the most dangerous type of women you can lay down with. She's putting it out there, but some of these women will go to great lengths in order to achieve this goal. I'm talking about poking holes in the condoms. I mean, like, I don't know if you heard the story, the one where they take the used condom and then try to use that. I mean, like, there's some dirty stories out there. So I just want you guys I bring this part up to say, I want you guys to be very protective of your seed. Be very protective, because over the last month or so, I've been doing these videos, these paternity videos, and guys think they're the father. But here it is, 3 out of 10 men are fathering kids that aren't theirs. That is a staggering number. 3 out of 10 men are fathering kids that aren't theirs. And that's the ones that get reported. That's the ones that get reported. See what I mean? So protect your seed, protect yourself. Don't just lay down with somebody to lay down with them. You got to get past that. If you waited this long and you've been without it this much, don't put your penile in crazy. That's what I always like to say. Don't put your penile in crazy. Now, the last part, she says that in 20 years, my daughter can invite the 3 potential fathers to her wedding and I can find love again. The second part is what we're also seeing with women today, that once women start to get nearing the wall and now they can't find anybody. I mean, in a way, this kind of has some logic. I don't know if it's like a joke, right? Or there's some seriousness to it. Obviously, there's somebody trying to be clever and witty. But the truth is, there's some truth in that. There's truth in every joke, right? At least every good joke. And in this one, it's, hey, later on, after I've gotten rid of whoever I'm with, I have three potential baby daddies to be able to lay down to, try to get with later. You know what I mean? So this is going on in modern dating today where, I think I saw statistics that I think in by 2030, 2029, 2030, that 45% of women are going to be single. 45%. That's a huge number. It's a huge number. We're seeing the society shape and form in ways that a lot of us have never seen before. And so I'm bringing up these things so that we can kind of understand it together. Let me get back to the chat real quick. Where are we at? All right. Take Heat says, you are so right, because we are quick to say we are not in love anymore, and that is foolish. Like one of the most hurting things that men hear, especially like the guys who are going out, they're working every day, they've made a commitment to the family, and then 5 years pass, and then 10 years pass, 15 years pass, and it's just like, I'm not happy. It's like, okay, then go find your happiness. You know what I mean? No one can make you happy. Or I'm bored. Or like that video I did about 2 months ago where the woman was like, I have a good man. He's doing all these things. Amazing man, amazing father, all these things. And I love him to death. But I want to feel those butterflies and those sparks. Shouldn't I be happy? You have women that are choosing a moment, the momentary feeling of happiness because they haven't learned to cultivate it within themselves. They're willing to get rid of their family and get rid of the legacy, get rid of the sense of duty that they should have for their family because of a feeling. And we all know that women's feelings can change on a dime. And men understand that inherently. But the problem is when we've invested so much time together and we're willing to throw it away. We're willing to throw it away. Okay? Real quick, the Tom Brady situation. This guy did the reverse. Now, she had been supporting your career, had your family and your kids, like stepping back from her modeling career to be a full-time mom. You made a promise to her that you were going to come home and be a more present father, but he couldn't give up the career. Now, to Tom Brady's credit, when you retire, for some men, it's hard to let it go, especially when you've been doing something for 20 years. I've seen it so many times for guys that retire from the military, aren't able to adjust because they've been doing it so long. Their identity rests inside of who they were. And I saw that when I was getting ready to retire. And I was like, yep, nope, don't want to be those dudes. Because I seen the adjustments. I seen how hard it was. Some people adjust seamlessly. But why do you think men expire after they retire from a job? They expire after they retire from a job because as men, we need a sense of purpose. But to get rid of your family because of a feeling, I mean, it's idiotic at best. And then Black Male Media says, yeah, there are some weird dudes too. Oh, we about to see some more profiles, brother. North Texas. Oh, that might be it. Yeah, North Texas. That's a good one. Thank you, man. True talk. Let's keep it up. Yep. Yes. Protect your bloodline. Amen. Yeah, that's right. The wall is unmatched, undefeated. But we all hit it at some point. Thank you all for taking the time to join us tonight. Please wipe your feet off and hit that like button on your way in. Man, Bruce, thank you very much, brother. So hope y'all like this new time frame, me starting a little bit earlier. I'm probably going to like it too because I probably want to go to the store and make some groceries or something. Again, what y'all sipping on? Tonight's a vodka night for me. All right, let's get back to this. I got a couple more and we're going to get back to these videos. Let me cue this next one up. Okay, so we just talked about, let me get back here. Black male media says, yeah, there's some weird dudes too. I'm going to show you how some of these guys come into these profiles. I'm talking about coming in hot. Okay, yep, okay. This is how some guys come into these profiles, man. He says, you're hot as hell. I want you. And you're hot AF. Y'all know what that means. I want to kneel and worship you and your panani. And she's like, okay, soldier. He's like, when? I want to pour oil all over you and give you some deep tissue penetration. Like, I mean, some guys nowadays are, like I said, no game, no tact, just nothing. Like, I don't even know what to say about this one. There are so many profiles that I came across where guys just coming in hot, man. They just coming in hot. I guess they figure, hey, let me just be direct. Somebody will like it. Maybe he wants somebody that's a little freakier, whatever. I don't know, you know. But there are so many profiles that I came across. You got to understand, I've clipped whatever I clipped. I saw a lot more, right? And guys... And guys will come in with these lame ass DMs, man. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, man. 4 up. Oh, yeah, what up, fam? What's going on? He said, sipping on milk. Oh, man, not me, man. Matter of fact, my stomach hurt just reading that one. Bruce is laughing. Yep, we got another one. Let me get back to this. Got a couple more because I want to get back to the videos. Ooh. Now, this one is kind of funny, but it's not, right? Got to be careful out there. So this woman says, is this so-and-so from Quincy? He's like, yeah, who is this? She's like, you effing piece of crap. You gave me gonorrhea 3 months ago. You know who it is now. He says, wait, mom. She was like, you are funny, you F boy. He's like, I'm not even sure if this is an insult. 3 months ago, why now? She was like, so you admit it. He was like, what, that I'm an F boy? No, that you give people diseases, you nasty piece of crap. And he's like, if you're going to start repeating insults, I'm blocking you. Then she says, if you don't take down your profile down from Tinder or wherever else, I'm going to put you on blast. On blast, really? What? Next, catch me outside. How about that? I effing mean it. Take it down and don't ever call me again. He says, I wasn't planning on it. Besides, I still don't know who this is. Oh, wait. Jay, right? So if you remember, I offered to wear a condom. And she was like, so you know you had it. What the F is wrong with you? He says, no, I didn't know. Come on, I'm not effing Voldemort. He says, besides, it's a shot and a pill, no big deal. She was like, I hope you get AIDS. He's like, and then at the end he says, so what are you doing this weekend? Oh my God, man. Oh my God. This is insane. Y'all got to be careful out there. Wrap that up, man. Wrap that thing up. All right, let's go next. All right, this 20-year-old, she comes on and says, I have diagnosed bipolar disorder. Do what you will with that. My man can't have any female friends. Sorry, I'm toxic. Right here. Right here. These are the profiles that are out there. This is what young men have to deal with. And women, believe it or not, there are more profiles exactly like this where women talk about, I have diagnosed this and I have this, and you have to take me as I am like that. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have to take you the way you is. If you got bipolar, whatever, then you need to handle that. And the worst part about it is, gents, is that you have a lot of people out here today self-diagnosing. Talking about I have diagnosed. What, through WebMD? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I got that. Oh, my sciatica is all messed up. I must got what they say. People go and watch them TV commercials. If you have shortness of breath, long-winded, sweating, but dry skin, and heart beating fast, but heart beating real slow and hard, if you know if your feet hurt when you walk on them too long, if you know your mouth gets dry from not drinking enough water, if you know you wake up and your eyes are dry, if you wake up hungry, you might have so and so. It is like they just picking stuff and you're like, yeah, I got that. I went on Google, I went on the Juju, and Juju told me that I have bipolar disorder. That's right. If you breathe, look, Bruce says, if you breathe in and out, yeah, you got that stuff, bro. Go handle yourself. What's on? Oh, be right back. Got to shoot a short. Yeah, do your thing, man. All right. So this is what young men, and look at the bottom of what it says. I'm going to bring it back up real quick. And you can't have any female friends. My man can't have any female friends. I'm toxic. But she starts out saying something casual. Something casual implies that it's not going to be that serious. But what they'll do is say something casual because if they say they want something serious, it's a turnoff to some guys, especially a guy in his 20s. He's not looking for no long-term ass relationship, 20 years old. Okay? I mean, some men are. But I mean, why would you want to settle down or get with somebody that's like, hey, I'm crazy. You can't have any female friends. I'm toxic. She's letting you know. She's putting it out on blast. You know? Next one. All right, gents. Why in the hell you're on Tinder, you're on whatever you're on. You thought this was a good profile? You literally are taking a picture in a bathroom with another dude peeing behind you. Epic. We'll do one more and I'm going to get back to the videos. This dude, so this woman says, is geometry your favorite subject? Because you look handsome from every angle. He says, is physics your favorite subject? Because that ass has mass that attracts. I think I just threw that one in there for comic relief. That was pretty good. So let me get back up on screen here. Hey, salute to my brother Kings and Dreams. Make sure you go check out this brother's channel, subscribe and like it. Has really good conversations dealing with men's issues and the dynamics between men and women. He also has women on his channel too to be able to talk about these issues. I got my brother Neil. I have a story to tell. This brother here is one of my day ones, one of the real ones. Go check out his channel, support this brother. His channel is under construction right now, but I promise you that I know Neil gonna try to come with the heat this upcoming New Year. So go support that brother. All right. So let me clear the screen up. Let me minimize this one and bring the videos back. All right. Now this is going to be this video here. This woman is going to tell us about her dating experience and what she's gone through. And, you know, I might stop it in between here and there to make some points, but I'm going to let her try to play out. I don't even know if I'm going to play the whole clip on this one, but there are certain things I want you guys to hear, and we'll talk about it here in a second.
So today, I'm going to tell y'all about my worst and my best date. So my first date wasn't like too crazy of a story, but I still think it's funny. So we were at the movies. Strike one, because a movie date for your first date is not a good idea. And
hey, let me know if y'all agree with that one. Movie dates good on the first date or not? I have a mixed review about that. If you've had dinner ahead of time and you've had time to talk, then going into the movies may not be a bad thing, right? It gives you something to talk about afterwards, especially if it's depends on the type of movie. But if you've had dinner the whole time, you've been talking and chatting up, you go to the movies, now there's a chance to watch the movie, but it's also a chance to kind of gain some intimacy, especially if the chat, if everything went right while you were at dinner, everything went good, seemed to be some good chemistry. If you can get that hand hold or she leans into you, yeah, I'll do a movie date. But yeah, I have no problem with movie date. Like I said, but you don't go like, hey, we're going on a date and go straight to the movies. I think that's a nope for me as well. K and D. No dinner on a first date either. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't agree with that. I know guys say that, oh, don't ever take them on to dinner on a first date. Like, some of you guys need to vet better. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're gonna wind up marrying that person, but I'll do dinner on a first date. I'm still old school with it. But I'm not gonna take you on a dinner date and I haven't vetted you properly. Like, we've talked on the phone. I got a good sense how we feel, how the fit is. Like, I've talked to people before, and you can tell, like, you're talking, but you can tell there's like, there ain't that extra. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of more like very vanilla. If it's vanilla, you don't get dinner date on the first date. Now, and the reason is because maybe seeing each other in person might bring out more, like the way a person carries himself in person is different if you do something simple. But if I've already been connecting with that person and we vibing, yeah, I'll go on a dinner date. So better be a Batman movie. Oh, 3 hour? That's right. Let me get to the super chat. Neil with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. You guys support this channel, man. And I'm actually touched, man, when you guys do that. I reinvest everything back into this. I've just upgraded this to 1080, right? So I'm paying like $50 a month for this, so that the video quality is even better going into 2023. I'm all about trying to make higher quality videos going into 2023. And I may not get them all right, but I promise you've got my effort in every video, okay? Every topic is not going to resonate, but there's always a message that I'm trying to get across in that. And you guys supporting the channel is probably bigger than anything. But these super chats, they help as well. Thank you, brother Neil. Go support that brother. Like, subscribe to his channel. And I appreciate that. All right, let's finish this one. Oh, well, that was wrong.
And when I first showed up, he was shorter than me.
Oh, there we go. Common theme, right? For my short kings. Sorry. Sorry. I will say this, man. You can't do anything about your height. It's funny that, we talk about this here in the manosphere all the time, but it's like women will put a lot of stock on men's height. And listen, if you have your preference, you have your preference. But women will put stock on a dude's height, but won't say but which you can't do anything about. But don't be a man and say anything about a woman's weight. You can't do that. That's just rude. But you can look at me and tell me I'm too short. You know what I mean? So that's an issue I see in the manosphere. So let me get back to this. No dinner on the first date either. I just talked about that. Forbes said it better be a Batman movie. 2023, stay sucker free. That's why we're talking about this 4UP, so we can make better choices, right? And then everybody's saying what's up to each other. Let's get back to this young lady here. So, yeah, man, you can't help being short. So what I always suggest to short guys is you better be trying to match with other short girls. You better get them 2-inch platform tennis shoes they got going on now. Get those little heel extenders. Give yourself, especially if you're like in the 5'1" and 5'2" range, go and get you some heel extenders, because there ain't nothing you could do. Oh, my God. Mr. GG in the house. What up, Rum and TSG Uncut, man? Happy New Year's to your brother, and Happy New Year's to everybody in the chat right now, man. Seriously. And Happy New Year's to everybody who's watching this as a pre-recorded video, all right? But thank you for being here, brother. I hope everything's going well with you and the fam, man. All right. So yeah, man, you can't do nothing about your height, but you can do better about your choices, right? Can't be a short dude, keep trying to go for these tall women. But I will say that shoot your shot, man. Shoot your shot. Don't let your height stop you from talking to people. You know what I mean? So, because you just never know. You just never know. All right?
Way shorter than me. And hey, I am not one for height shaming, but I'm 5'4". So, and I don't think I'm open-minded enough to be taller than my boyfriend.
And it's funny how many women actually feel this way, right? A lot of women want to, at a minimum, be the same height as the dude, but most women want a man that's taller than them. So, you got to keep that in mind when you looking at matches. If you're vertically challenged as a man, then you need to be talking to people. You need to set your profile so you're getting women that are in the shorter range. If you're a vertically challenged guy, you should be dating 5 foot to 5'3", maybe. That should be your range. But again, shoot your shot, man. Shoot your shot. If you like somebody, go after it, man. But don't live with regret for not opening your mouth. There's an old saying, closed mouth don't get fed. Okay? Let me see real quick. Mr. G said, thanks and happy New Year's to you and the room too. Glad to see we all still alive. Thank God, man. It's been rough, man. It's been rough. Been rough out here in these streets. People getting injured and stuff. People, it's just bad, man. But anyway, let's get back to the video. Oops. Damn it. I always do that.
Yeah. So, whatever. I'm taller than him. I feel like the dominant one in the relationship already.
All right. So, all right. Stopped it there. You see that? And that's why you should be trying to talk to a woman that's your height or shorter. Because believe it or not, a lot of women feel this way. A lot of women feel exactly like this woman right here. That just because of your height, something that you have no control over, she's going to feel dominant over you. She may not act that way, but knowing these modern women today, she might. But it's a security thing. It's a feeling comfortable thing. All right. Now, I know that I'm saying this as a very tall dude, right? I mean, I've been able to see the top of any refrigerator since I was 12 years old. So do with that what you will. I think I was wearing like a size 10.5 shoe at that time. Now I'm up to about a 15. So I haven't had that issue, but I can understand and relate because I do know what it is to be overlooked for something, right? I was always that Soldier Slim down there in New Orleans, you know what I mean? And I got told I was too skinny. Go back a year ago on this channel, go look how thick I was. You know what I mean? Like after the pandemic, I put on that, I finally bulked up. I've always been in shape, right? I've always been muscular, but like, I was huge, right? I got up to 254, man. I was always that skinny kid. And then I realized, especially when my health became into question, I was like, why am I trying to be this big dude? When I was down in Mexico, living in Mexico, them dudes were lean and ripped. I walked in that gym. I was so embarrassed. I was like, God dang it, man. I looked, grabbed my stomach and jiggled it a little bit. And I was like, all right, well, time to go to work. And by the time I left Mexico, I had abs again. I mean, I had like my abs were like a spade's hand, y'all. I had 2 in the possible, but I'll take it. Saint Cyr, what up, my G? He said, what up, chat? What up, TSG, man? Happy New Year's to you, Saint Cyr, man. Glad to see you in here tonight, man. But here's the thing, man. She just said the quiet part out loud, man. She's going to feel dominant. She gonna feel some type of way. I ain't gonna say dominant in every case, but she's going to feel some type of way. It's a security thing for women. So that's why I'm saying we have to vet better. Can't just, okay, it's cool you like the girl, but if you're shorter than her, your chances are going to be slimmer. Take this shot. But you should be, be selective, man, to make sure you're giving yourself the best advantage. You know, Take Heat says true talk. WebMD. Yeah, this these self-diagnosing on WebMD and Juju. All right. I got one big keg and I'm good with it. You know what though? Hey, brother Bruce, man. I was talking to this girl once and I thought everything was going fine. And at the time, I'd lift weights. Man, I don't know, when I lift weights, the first thing you notice is my arms, man. My arms just get huge. Before anything else happens, arms and chest get huge. And but I was still a slender guy. And I had a woman tell me, she's like, and we had been on a few dates, and she was just like, I like bigger guys. I'm like, my arms are freaking huge. I'm like, I'm ripped. What do you want? She was like, I just like thick dudes. And so, you know what? It kind of hurt me back then, right? Because I was in my early 20s at the time. And I had just gone through a lot, right? I was going through a divorce at the time too. And it kind of hurt my feelings because, again, I'm getting this same thing, right? Here it is. I'm bigger than I've ever been before. I'm in better shape than I've ever been in my life. And it's still not good enough. See what I'm saying? It still wasn't good enough. Now, looking back at it with my, my current eyes, I look at it now and say, she had a preference. I don't blame her for that. I just wasn't her type. And I'm okay with that. If a woman tells me I'm not her type, I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, have a good one. Bye-bye. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Adios. So, let me see what y'all saying. She's laughing at that one. I was outrunning folks when I was 297 pounds. Oh, in the Marine Corps. Yeah, man. Hey, people don't realize like you're in a different type of shape, man. You know what I mean? You be in a different type of shape, brother. Bro, yes, my biceps, triceps, and shoulder bulk quick as heck. Yeah. I haven't started back at the gym because I just getting ready to go back to the gym, man. I reached for something. And then I had I don't know, this is how you know you're getting old. I pulled something, man, in my arm. I was like, all right, well, got to give it another week before I go to the gym because you got to be right, man. You got to have those little kinks and stuff healed out. So I got to delay it one more week just to make sure I didn't hurt something. But you're right, same. But here's the thing, you guys. From the moment I get back into that gym, give me 1 month from when I tell you guys on this channel that I started. And you're going to be like, damn, look what you did in 1 month. Like, yeah, people would be sick at me, man. They sick. It takes me 2 weeks, but I'm going to give myself a month. Bruce said, yeah, that's right, because people have preferences, Bruce, man. So, Mr. Jesus says, I really don't know why some guys have short man's complex. I just don't get it. Hell, I'm not a tall dude. I'm about 5'8". You're above average height, though. And I'm very confident in how I carry myself around tall guys. It's odd to me. Let me tell you something, man. What I learned from being in the hood was I saw short guys with beautiful ass girls in the hood, man. And I'm not saying they were all like slanging and banging. I'm just saying that how you carry yourself is part of it too, that confidence. Because there are some women that's like, he's short, but I like the way he carries himself. I like that swaggy guy. If you want to call swag or whatever game, I don't know. All right. But they like the way you carry yourself. And I know back in the day, I wasn't carrying myself with confidence, especially going through a divorce back in the day, which was taboo. I told girls I was divorced or going through a divorce in the early 2000s. And I'm telling you right now, man, they looked at me like I was a leper, man. Like I had that stuff, bro. Like I was sitting there doing like, man, just give me, let me get them cheeseburgers out you. Like they were looking at me like I was a crackhead, bro. Now, don't let you be married with no kids and you approaching 40. Now you're like, ooh, he got red flags. You know what I mean? It's funny how things change in 20 years, huh? I got a homie, man is 5'7", straight legend. Right, that's what I'm saying. I know some legends. I mean, dudes slaying it, and they not tall. Okay? Yes, that's true. Yeah, man, we're gonna talk straight talker here. Let's get back to this woman's story though, because this is a longer video. Let me get through this a little bit faster. I'm gonna stop stopping it as much so we can get through it. And I'll talk at the end of the first part because there's 2 parts to this.
So we go sit down in the movie seats and we're just chilling and stuff, watching the movie. I forgot which one it was. But he's not trying to touch me or anything, so that's good. I know the bar is low. But when we're watching the movie, this like really cute guy comes on screen. I forgot what movie it is, but I remember this and I'm like, damn.
So here's the other part. You're on a date with her, hoping that she has some level of attraction to you, and she sees somebody that's obviously in her eyes more attractive, and she says out loud, damn. Yeah, it'd be like, hey, it was nice meeting you. I'm not competing with that, man.
I said it out loud. Never done that before. Don't know why it happened. He was like, what? I was like, I don't know. I just brushed it off. So that was my fault. And this is what topped it off. So he was trying to like talk during the movie. I wasn't feeling it already. And he kept he was like, can I pinch your nose?
Right there.
What?
Right.
Are you serious right now? And he was like, yeah, can I pinch your nose? I was like, no, I'm good. No. He was like, let me pinch your nose. And I kept having to like swat his hand away. I don't want to talk about this anymore. No.
So listen, here it is. You already at a disadvantage. You already at a disadvantage due to your height, bro. And this woman said no. Tell you no on something that's silly. Like, why was you making it a thing? You thought like, oh, I'll try to be cute with her? This is the kind of decisions guys are making, man. Right? Like, don't play cutesy with her. She don't want that, man. She was giving you a chance. She already kind of like half in and half out, not feeling it. He probably wasn't going to get a call back anyway. But any chance he had to get a call back, he messed up by doing stuff that like that's not the way men carry themselves, man. Like, let me pinch your nose, baby. Let me pinch your cheeks. Like, come on, man. Like guys will mess up their own opportunities, man. Doing dumb stuff, saying dumb stuff. Don't do dumb things. Say as little as possible. I see what y'all saying in the chat. I'm going to get back to the chat real quick before I let her say our second part. Lepers cheeseburgers. The movie's okay, but the coffee shop or the park is better, I'm saying. Oh, yeah, so you could talk. Yeah, no, I'm not in disagreement with that. I actually like dates like that too. I agree. That's why I said, well, look, if you're gonna do the movies, go to some place like you said. Go to the little coffee shop, get something, a little quick bite to eat or something right before, so you have time to talk, right? So you can get a feel for what's going on. That makes sense. So Forbes says I don't do dinner dates, and I know, hey, a lot of people don't do dinner dates because they don't want to like spend their resources for something they don't feel like isn't going to work, and I can totally relate to that. However, what I said earlier was that's why you vet that person before so that, you say, okay, because I like to eat. So me taking somebody on a dinner date ain't just for them. It's for me too. Okay. Got some clapping going on there. Bro, if you want to talk, why are you going to the movies? That's like going to a book reading at the library. That's funny. Like I said, man, would I take people on to the movies on a first date? Typically, no. But again, it's not like I haven't done it, and those situations actually still worked out well. So it's cap to say, don't do it. But I always get to know the person long before I decide to go to the movies. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a movie I really want to see. And that person's in agreement. If she's in agreement, we're doing it. I don't care. Play with her nose. I know, bro. Ain't that retarded? I don't know what he was thinking. It's very childish. That's it. I couldn't think of the word for it, man, but childish, yes. I feel you on that. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm tricking off on that first date. It depends on the woman, right? Like it depends on how y'all interacting with each other. It's interesting because women overseas don't care about height or if you're short. Hell, I've seen both short and handicapped, unattractive guys clean up abroad with no problem. Man, leave the matrix. Yeah, man. Listen, I think there's some truth to what you're saying. Those women over there care, like, they're looking more at a basic level of who you are. So when people say you can go over, like, listen, in some cases, you can go over and yes, you could have issues and still find people overseas, but that's not is that what we really want? Why go overseas and find somebody and you're just going to give them a bad version of yourself? So those women will overlook some things because they're looking for a man. So you still have to carry yourself a certain way. You still need to be a certain way. And you should still want to be the man that you need to be if you're going to be over there doing that stuff. But you're right. They'll overlook the superficial things in hopes of finding someone that'll treat them well. But we've gotten past that in modern Western society, and it's sad. Take Heat says, true talk. Forbes says, get your passport, man. I second that. A new purpose. Absolutely. And that's what we talk about here in 2023 for. We're all going to be on our purpose, man. We're going to be on our grind and our hustle. And I'm going to tell y'all something that I did today that you guys may be shocked to learn. I may not give away what it is fully, but I'm going to tell you guys today something that I've been doing. Bruce knows, but I'm not going to give it up. Not until a little bit. Let me finish this video out.
Next. So my best date. I met him at junior prom. He was somebody else's date. He didn't go to my school. And when I was leaving, we made eye contact and, we were just flirting with our eyes.
Right there. Social cues. Some of you guys don't understand social cues. You're giving those guys, like you start to give women the eyes. She's not really giving you the eyes back. And you still try to push. Social cues. And a lot of young men today don't know how to read those social cues. I've showed you guys in the previous thing how awkward some of these guys are today. Reading social cues is important. Now, here's the thing. It gets to the point where you're looking at her because you like her. You're trying to get her attention with your eyes and she's not giving you that attention back. Maybe she didn't notice you. Maybe she did. But if she hasn't given you the right social cues, right? A woman that likes you, she gonna see you. Okay, she gonna see you. Take Heat says, I don't know. Not all. Some good women don't care about a man's height. No. That's true. We're not gonna say all cases, but I'm gonna tell you that if you look at statistically what these women are saying today, what we're hearing, a lot of them are looking for guys that are 6 feet tall. A lot of those women are looking for guys that are taller than them. We see it in the profiles all the time. All right. Let's get back to this.
And the next day, I saw that he DM'd me. I don't know how he found my Instagram, but he did. And we just hit it off and we started talking on the phone after that. So a couple of weeks later, I let him take me out on a date and he came and knocked on the door. I'm not used to that. And
you hear that? It's funny the things that you hear women say that they're not used to seeing or having anymore. Like the woman you open the door for, like she's trying to grab for the door. I'm like, what are you doing? Wait, what? Don't touch that door. I got it. I was just like, excuse me? And because they're not used to it. They're not used to guys being chivalrous anymore. And you should want to still be chivalrous. Don't let women change. Don't let these women today change how you operate. Maybe it's because I'm from the South. Okay. Maybe I'm from the South. I'm a different generation of dude. I still believe in being chivalrous in that way. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to let these women today, these modern women today, change how I roll my program. Because I have found out more times than not, in my experience, that it works more than it doesn't. That could give you brownie points you didn't even know you had. But don't let people change your program on how you're trying to operate like that. Especially if listen, I'm not saying be the gentleman that you're not garnering attraction, being too much of a gentleman can make the lady parts dry up. Depends on how hard you're going with it. But don't let women today change how you run your program, right? She should operate on your program, not you operate on hers. And that's just the way I feel about it.
He took me to an Indian restaurant, and I'm like, how do you know I like Indian food? And he was like, because you said it on the phone.
A guy that listens. Guy that listens. All right? I may not want to hear everything that a woman might say to me sometimes. I'm a dude. I have selective hearing. But usually if I'm interested in somebody, I hear what they tell me. And I remember. And you get brownie points for that as well. Let me get to this real quick. Kings and Dreams, my G, with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much, K and D. Again, go support this brother's channel. He's doing good things here on YouTube and having really good discussions. So I support him fully, and you should too. Make sure you guys hit that like button right now if you haven't, to notify more people that the live stream is going on. I appreciate that. K and D says, as long as they're on your program, though. Facts. Facts. Thank you again for the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate you, brother.
So the food was great. The conversation was great. We were just already clicking. I felt like I knew him for a long time. So after we were done eating, he took me to a fair. And y'all, it was just so much fun.
That's a good date.
I felt like we knew each other in
That's
another
a good
lifetime.
Date.
The conversations were just great. So I'm running out of time, but we got snacks from the gas station, ate in the car, and talked for the rest of the night. It was great. And we dated for a little bit after that, but it didn't work out because right person, wrong time. So yeah.
Right person, wrong time. That always sucks. That always sucks. Mr. Gigi says, hell, I say men. Why even deal with Matrix, North American, or Western women on a dating or relationship level at all? It's a waste of time from what we can see so far. Rest in peace, Charles Tyler. You know, listen, Mr. Gigi, not everybody, I agree that men need to take the time that they're single and be a beast with it. Grind hard. Get yourself in a place that you want to be at, man. Be the best version of yourself. I talk about this all the time on the channel, gents. All the time. But it's not realistic for every man to say, I'm going to grab my passport and just leave. Should every man get their passport? I believe so. I believe women need to get their passports too. Okay? I believe we all need to escape the matrix and see something different and appreciate a different place, a different culture, how things go on outside of this country to reset us from this toxicity that we have, this cesspool. Yes, but not every man can do that. Hell, some dudes need to just get the hell out of their own state. Most people are a couple states over. Most guys don't leave, or most people in this country don't go outside of 200 miles of where they're from or where they live. So I'm all for people exploring and seeing more. Hell, it was the traveling I've done, right? I've lived in 10 states and I've been to 40 and I've done 5 cross-country road trips. I've been up and down both coasts. I've been across the top. I've been across the bottom, and I've been through the middle of this country. There's nothing left for me to see in this country. In the 10 states I haven't been to, I'll be all right. But it was the traveling, period, right, that made me want to go international and travel. You know? When I got to see both sides of Canada, how different it was. I got to see both sides of Niagara Falls, man, on the New York side and the Canada side. Gorgeous, man. Those experiences shaped who I am today. And I tell you, it made me understand people better. So there's benefits to traveling. But not everybody can escape the matrix. Some people have to deal with this, you know? And I'm not going to let women come on here and say there are no good men, because that's not true. There are still good women out there, but we're having a hard time finding each other, right? Good men and good women have a hard time finding each other. What up, big bro and chat? Carl, man, happy New Year's to you, man. Thank you for being here, brother. King's Dream says some men can't travel for various reasons. Exactly. That's what I was saying. So we have to give them advice too. Exactly, K and D. That's exactly right, brother. That's why I said, listen, man, even when I was back here in the States, right after I had gotten back from Colombia and everything, you know how many times I've been back and forth between here and Vegas? Like I'd work on this channel for a little bit, and then I would just say, you know what? I feel like leaving. I feel like going somewhere else. Just get up and buy a ticket, man. Shop tickets early and just go. Just leave. I remember one time I was in the Navy. I was kind of like, there was a little, it wasn't a normal leave period, but it was a period, you know, like it was a kind of a lull. And so I said, you know what, you guys, I'm putting in a leave check. Plus my days were building up. So I just put in 7 days. It was around October time. I forgot which year, like 2006 or 7, something like that. And I just bought a ticket and went to Orlando. And I went to Orlando and I went to the 17th anniversary of Halloween Horror Nights. And I had so much fun at Universal Studios, man. Because now I was like of legal age to be able to be there. Whew. And I love roller coasters. So I'm going to tell you, man, I had an excellent time. Okay? Excellent time. Just buy a ticket and go, you guys. Pack a small bag, pack a little bit what you need, and just buy a ticket and go. I'm going to do that this year. Like me having this set up and me getting a place isn't going to stop me from traveling, right? I may not be able to stay for a month anymore, but it's not going to stop me from just upping and leaving. Oh, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. All right. Forbes says, get out of this plantation to get some fresh air. Just what I was talking about, bro. And King D says 250 miles. Yeah, 250 miles. Still the same point. It's still not that far, man. I mean, what is a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive? Not bad. Carl says, man, when I got to travel for my job, it opens your mind. Carl, when I got to leave Louisiana for the first time and I got to see a mountain for the first time, which was in Tennessee in Ober-Gatlinburg and stuff, Lookout Mountain. And I got to stand, you know, and I got to see a cave and I got to, man, it blew my mind. Blew my mind. And that's what led me to writing down in my senior book that my goal, and I wrote this down at 17, that I was going to travel the country and I was going to travel the world. And it was being on top of a mountain, man, being in a cave, going down to Florida, man, going to Georgia when I was younger in my teens. All this happened in my teens. And I knew then, I said, I want this. I want this life. You know, and after my car accident happened 8 years ago, I was like, how do I make this happen now? Because I've been given another chance. So how do I make this happen? You know, I'm not talking about the traveling that the military had me doing. I'm talking about traveling because I want to go somewhere. Not where they tell me to go, but where I want to be at. Oh, yeah. It changed my whole outlook. And I would never look back since. Forbes says, I traveled to Curacao, Aruba, Germany 2 times, Ireland, Russia 3 times. Oh, wow. Crazy, man. Yeah, man. You know, I think Europe will be on my, Europe is in my next 5-year plan. Right now, I think the next place, well, after, you know, depends on what I do here, but the next place on my list is Thailand. And I'm probably not going to do Thailand now until after my lease is up here. But I will say this, living here won't stop me from traveling. And Iraq. Damn, you've been all over, brother. The Burger King in Iraq is underrated. I would have never guessed that one, bro. I love roller coaster too. Man, I like them. Yeah, get them likes up, you guys, so we can keep people notified. Let me get the next video set up real quick. Thank you, K and D.
I figured I would tell this dating.
Okay. So this woman is about to tell her worst dating story. You guys may have seen this woman's face on the thumbnail for this live stream. So I got some roasting to do because some men fall into this category. Okay. And I want you guys to be aware. Tennessee, I used to play for a team called the Chattanooga Lookouts there. Oh, yeah. It's some beautiful country out there in Tennessee, except Memphis. It's always on cops, so be aware of that. All right, let's get to the next one.
I figured I would tell this dating story while my makeup is still on, but y'all, this is the best one. Well, it's tied. If you're an OG follower from my first original page, then you guys will remember this story because I got on live leaving his house. So this is the guy that took me to California Pizza Kitchen and didn't order anything on the first date, right? I wasn't upset because he knows I love butter cakes or whatever. Also, he was a little musty because he had just come from the gym. I don't understand why he didn't take a shower or change the clothes.
Yo, son, how do you go to the gym and they got showers there at the gym? Or maybe he didn't bring the right gear. Like, you have a date. Why wouldn't you bring the extra clothes to the gym with you? If you're going to go to the gym before you were going on a date, why wouldn't you bring the clothes with you? Why wouldn't you bring deodorant with you? See, listen, I wanted to bring this story up because as much as we talk about modern women on this channel, we also have to talk about dudes who make these dumbass decisions and wonder why you don't get the success or get the luck that you may be looking for. We have got to be better, man. We've got to be better. It'd have been better for him to have canceled this date and say, hey, can we push it up to here? I got pushed behind on my day. You know, my bad. But he's already starting off bad. But this woman is going to continue to go on this date. So we're gonna listen to some more of the story. Let me get a couple. Oh, I read that one. Brother man, let's get brother man gets an L for that nasty. Right, Carl? Who doesn't bring their stuff to the gym, bro? If I don't bring all my stuff to the gym, like my gym is not far from here. Or if it's right around the corner, I'm like, look, I know that I could leave the gym, go right around the corner, ready to go, boom. If I knew I got a date, I'm going to lay my clothes out ahead of time, go work, do my workout before the date. Hurry and take that shower and jump in them clothes already laid out. Like planning, gents, planning. We got to be better at that. We want to be the men in a relationship. We got to be better planners in our lives, in our jobs, on our purpose, on our grind. And especially if we think that we're ready to be a leader or to lead women. Got to be better. That's a bad look. Men need to hold themselves accountable. Reschedule, if anything. Facts, brother. All right, let's get back to this.
Anyway, he had come to my house before, and this was like our second date. So I was like, all right, whatever, it's time to go to his house. So he invited me over to his house one night, and I was doing my blowout, my silk press. And he was rushing me through the silk press. So I was considering not even doing my baby hair. I get there, he don't like the way I parked. I got to repark 3 times. And then finally he goes, let me do it for you.
I can understand why he wants her to park better. But this guy is already showing, like, I don't know if y'all can see it. I know y'all see it. It's just something ain't sitting right, man. Something ain't sitting right with this, but let's continue.
So then we go inside. He's cooking sweet potatoes, by the way. He's like, these are my favorite thing to cook is roasted sweet potatoes. I look at them sweet potatoes, half of them burnt because he didn't chop them up in all sorts of different shapes and sizes.
My God, man. If you're gonna cook for a woman, know what the hell you're doing. Know what you're doing. Oh my God. O says proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Facts. Big facts. Carl says, I've played double hitters. I've never gone anywhere funky. Is dude 13 years old? Carl, we about to hear. Carl, there's more. Carl, there's more. Say that, Obi-Wan. Carl says, I had a coach told me a long time ago, and I still live by this. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Absolutely. And I think that any man who doesn't have that is adopted into who he is as a man, is failing as a man. Burnt potatoes, my God, man. Yeah, brother. 4 up, man. It don't even make no sense, bro. I didn't understand any and everything she just said. Firm press, baby hair, laid, synchronization. Look at her head. Look at her head, Bruce. Those baby hairs she got up there. Now that look like her real hair. That don't look like it's the thing busting out. But they all doing that little baby hair thing now. I don't know. And then O agrees with Carl. Yeah, man. Seriously. All right, let's get back to this. This dude is effing up at a high rate of speed. But we're not done, gents. We're not done. Continue to listen.
So he didn't learn to cut symmetrically from Gordon Ramsay or his mother, but that's neither here nor there.
Man, y'all should be embarrassed as men. Like, I always talk about the men I know how to cook. You should be as embarrassed as a man. You should, man, look, I always took pride that if a woman came to my house, that food is on point. That food is on point, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. He was rushing the food. That's right. Hold on, let me put this up. Forbes says the guy was rushing the food. Yeah, man. But it's going to get worse, 4 up. It's going to get worse. Carl's going to get worse. But he did say, these are my favorite things to eat, but paid no attention to what she might like. There you go. Back to planning. If he was being thoughtful, he would have said, listen, you either break out your best meal, like this is a second date. Whenever I have a date, like I kind of ask generally, like you get in the talking stages, you figure out what she likes, what kind of food she likes, and you say, okay, I'm going to plan a meal around that. But like Bruce said, he cooked what he liked, the way he liked it. He obviously had no concern about her. He's like, well, I like this. So he just shooting himself in the foot, man. Right? And then O laughing. K and D says, I love cooking. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna say I love cooking. I'm good at it. But I also love cooking. Like if I have somebody that appreciates it, oh yeah, I'm gonna cook. Own at least one cookbook, fellas. Facts. Not cutting symmetrically, dead. Jagged edge, ninja. Dude can't even wash his ass. How you gonna cook? Damn, that's a good point. Carl, ding, 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 ding. Carl coming off the top ropes. And then winter is coming. It is. It is indeed.
Also, he had 2 roommates. 2, so that means 3 people in a 2-bedroom house. You 34 years old.
All right, I'm not going to diss having roommates. And here's the reason why. I know that in this economy, it makes sense to have roommates. But 3 roommates in a 2-bedroom house? Does that make sense? I'd say about about 2 years ago, me and my uncle had our own place together. He had his room on the other side of the apartment. I had mine. I had my room we had a living room and everything, a shared living room, but I also had my bedroom set up like a studio. So it had a couch in there, whatever. And we did that because it was like, look, we're 2 single good dudes saving money. I just gotten out of the military, so I was, wanting to budget. But a lot of the time, like there's a lot of time that I've lived, by myself. But again, I'm not going to slight people for having roommates, but the story is about to still get worse, you gents. I'm going to get to y'all comments in a second. Let me finish this.
You're a structural engineer. Why you got 2 roommates? They had a sheet separating the bedroom. So he have his mattress on the floor with.
I'm going to bring that one back. Let me.
Other, but that's neither here nor there. Also, he had 2 roommates. 2, so that means 3 people in a 2-bedroom house. You 34 years old and you're a structural engineer. Why you got 2 roommates? They had a sheet separating the bedroom. So he have his mattress on the floor with an airplane blanket on a mattress. And then on the other side is his friend's room. Let's go back to the food for a second.
No, let's not go back to the food for a second. Let's talk about this ninja with the mattress on the floor and a sheet dividing him and the other dude in the room. Man, you 34 and you got a sheet dividing your room. You don't have your own room. If you're gonna have roommates, women could understand that. But you sharing a room with a dude and the sheet is a divider, your mattress on the floor, and you got an airplane blanket on there. I mean, really? What is going on, man? I don't even understand some of these dudes today. We talk about modern women, but I don't understand some of these dudes. Why do you think I put such an emphasis on being the best version of you that you could be? Being a man. I put emphasis on that for a reason. You're 34 and you got this beautiful woman here. And look, she's pretty. She's a pretty woman. And we talk about what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Some of these women don't want to deal with some of you guys because they don't want to be your mama. They need a man. She shouldn't be your mama. She wants a real man. And nothing about this dude screams real man. Everything here was red flags. If any of my female friends would have told me this story and still try to talk to this dude, I'd be like, girl, what are you doing? Seriously, man. Making these terrible ass choices on dudes. Let me see what y'all say in the chat real quick before I go back. Oh man, y'all blew those comments up. Forbes says, need your own crib. Facts. 34, man. Or at least get your own room. That's family though. Not the blanket dividers. Buddy is not a structural engineer. Yeah. Sad as hell. Yep. Can't be a room if it doesn't have a wall, yo. Right. They broke out here, man. Yeah. He's probably an engineer, but poor money management. Yeah, that's probably a truth too. Hey, like Forbes said, 2023, stay sucker free. I agree, brother. Carl says living on the floor is a no. Damn. Yeah. Omar says he from the trap. He still got that mentality. I'm peeping his style. He fresh out. Well, he ain't an engineer then. Buddy making grilled cheese with an iron. Yeah, bro. He making that ramen special, bro. Speak facts, bro. If group home was a group, if that was my sister, I would have been told her to bounce. Facts, because we have women in our lives. What would we tell them? What would you tell if this is your sister, your good friend? What would you tell her? Would you tell her to deal with a dude like that? Hell nah, man. It's another reason we have this channel, man. Because some of these dudes need to hear this crap. We need men to be men right now. And we got little boys running around this damn bitch. I'm not going to even turn monetization on for this channel. It don't even make no sense now. All right. Still going to keep it PG, though. Where are we at? Where are we at? Forbes says, he be that one friend that be bringing females over while the house stanky and a mess. Facts, man. And that's what I said in the last video. If you saw today's video earlier, I said, some of us out there, men, no, I said, well, it was for men and women. We got to watch who we have in our lives, man. If this is how he rolling, the company you keep dictates your success in life, man. If he rolling like that, I want to roll with his stank ass. He going to mess it up for me. He going to mess it up for you. Some of us need to cut some of those people off, man. Bruce says, Buddy said his bed is king-size carpet. Dude must have a golden platinum mouthpiece. Pause. That's a good one, though. He spit that hot fire, old girl, to get her to continue on the date. Yeah, he did, man. She should have been like, she parked our car, right? She said she had a car, and she still ain't leaved? Oh. And I said leaved. She still ain't leaved? Crazy, right? How did he pull her to begin with? I'm wondering the same thing, guys. Let's continue and see what else she got to say.
Because he was eating this really large bowl of salad and he had it underneath his arm like a football and was eating it like this. And it was really strong smell of vinaigrette. And he kept asking me to kiss him. And I was like, nah, man, I'm not about to kiss you while you're eating the salad. And he was like really forceful about it. And I was like, no, fam. He goes,
wait, okay. One of y'all said it in the chat, or y'all was talking about, old dude might got that prison mentality. Something's not right here. Because why he holding the salad like this and eating it like this? It sounds like a dude who's trying to cuff his food. Like, who gonna take it from you in your own house? You know what I mean? Something ain't right. Something ain't smelling right. Something ain't smelling right. It don't even make no sense. Carl says, just stick it out, sis. He ain't always gonna be on the floor. That's terrible, right? How did he pull her to begin with? Yeah. I already read that one. Got it. Let's get back to it. Jesus. He cuffed me like he in prison, though.
I want to watch a movie with you. I'm like, okay, but I'm looking around. Ain't no TV. How y'all is 3 people and nobody got a TV?
Uh-oh. I told you. Continues to get worse. Let's go.
Okay. So he goes, let me go and get my Dell computer. He opened up the Dell computer. This is the part that everybody remembers. He has like a million icons all over his home screen, and I'm immediately stressed out. I'm like, bro, just close the Dell. He's opening the internet browser, and he's like, I think it's a little too late to ask my brother for his Netflix password. So he looks at me like, bitch, you gonna give me your Netflix password? I'm looking at him like, oh no, you got me fucked up.
So he just gave it away, man. He a dusty, man. Let's continue and finish this one out.
So he turns on a free Amazon movie, y'all. It was like a Roman movie, and I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, can we at least pay for a movie? He paid $3 for the Taraji P. Henson movie where she can hear men's thoughts. So I'm on the mattress with the airplane blanket on the floor on his side of the room watching this Taraji P. Henson movie with the Dell computer, and his phone goes off because it's his bedtime, so he kicks me out.
Chat, please. Please help me, chat. What do y'all think? What do y'all think right now? I'm completely lost for words at this moment. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm gonna go to y'all comments because I've lost words. I don't even know what to say. He 34 and did 17. Did 17. Yeah. Bro, that ninja name is Damon. A straight Pookie, man. He a Pookie. Yo. Right. Right. Don't say the phone for a movie. Don't say the phone for a movie. Damn, dude can't even afford Netflix. Lockdown. Yep. This shite is hilarious, bro. Man, I got nothing. Bruce, I'm actually lost for words, man. I'm pretty good, man, to speak on all this, man. I need Buddy to start a YouTube channel. I do too, man. Thank you. Come again. 7-Eleven voice. Yeah, man. Bro doesn't need. Hey, let me do that one again. Thank you. Come again. Bro doesn't need a woman. He needs to work on himself first. And you know what, Carl? Thank you. You got me back on track. That's what it comes down to, man. They got guys out there. I can understand. And ladies, please bear with me on this too. We talk about these subjects, these topics all the time here on the channel. And I know I talk about modern women and how it's frustrating for some men to deal with them. And I understand that you all have your own frustrations on the other side. But that's why on this channel, I always stress about working on yourself. This ain't just something I'm talking about. This ain't something I just say. There's a reason for it. Because I hear these stories in person with my female friends, and I'm like, what are you doing? This is on you. She stayed through all of that. This dude would have had a story. He would have been on YouTube, Bruce, given his account how she wasn't feeling him. He tried to move in and she was acting funny and she had an attitude. And what old buddy forgot to mention is that he is living, you're a 34-year-old man and you're supposed to be an engineer. Again, I'm not going to knock the brother for having a roommate. But bro, you don't got nothing of your own. You ain't got your own room. You ain't got your own bed. You ain't got your own Netflix. Hell, you ain't even have your own wall. Hell, thank God she didn't say the sheet that was dividing them had a stain on it. This is sad. Some of you guys are mad at women out there, and y'all just like this damn dude here. You're goddamn Pookie or Ray Ray. He was one of them because she went on that date. There was something about that dude that woman compromised her values and stayed on that date. I'm not going to blame these women. I'm not saying that you got to be ball or whatever, but God dang, man, be a man. We have got to, we want these women on our program, and this dude here didn't even have a program. This dude is the physical embodiment of not having a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. You get some of you guys out there, not necessarily my gents here, but some of the guys out here that you guys going to watch this later, you're mad at women, and yet still you've made no effort to be the best version of yourself. You're so worried about having a woman, but you haven't even put in the time on yourself first, man. We have got to be better than this. 2023, we've got to be better than this. If this is your life, I'm going to give you amnesty today, but you got to make these changes. Leave them women alone. Work on you. Some of you guys can't leave these women alone to work on yourself because you're codependent. What was going to happen with that if it developed into something? She was going to have to take care of him. We're not talking about being a wife. We're talking about her being a mother to this dude. And that's sad. And that's not a place that us men should ever be in. Not 34 years old. I'm going to go back to what y'all saying again. Bruce, I'm watching that channel hard, bro. Because you know it's going to be a mess, man. Facts. Carl says he got that swag. That's why she stayed. You women out here will talk to these. They got men out there who got their stuff together. And these women today will still talk to this same Pookie and Ray Ray because he cute. Because he make me tangle. He make me feel good. But you'll pass up the good dude. Pass up the good dude who got his shit straight. Makes no goddamn sense, man. Carl says no car, no bed, no wall, no Netflix, and deserves a 10. Oh. Why won't these beautiful women talk to me? Why won't these beautiful women talk to me? They all stuck up. They all this. They all that. What are you bringing to the table? Bro, what are you bringing to the table? Some of you guys need to ask yourself that. Some of these men out here need to be asking themselves, what do I bring to the table? Oh no, Sean, you're nicer than I am. No amnesty given after this. Hell no. Okay, you're right about that, bro. Facts. My bad. I'm slipping. It's 2023. We going hard on this. We going hard on this. This ninja famous and don't even know it. Yeah, he don't. He do not, bro. All right, let me cue up the next one.
I really think I'm gonna have to.
All right. So, ladies, we've been roasting. I just roasted a dude on here. The next one, another bad dating profile, is we're going to talk about the next video I'm going to do is a black man who has his stuff together. And he gets, well, let's check it out.
I really think I'm gonna have to give up on the BLK dating app because I keep striking out, and
Any of y'all been on that BLK dating app? I haven't, but anybody been on that thing? Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know down in the chat.
I really don't think it's me. So I met her with this lady at a restaurant called Mariachi's. Nice little Mexican food restaurant that was close to both our houses. So when she shows up, the first thing I thought was, I got catfish, because she looks nothing like the pictures that's on her profile. The second thing I thought was, she must be pregnant because she had a pot belly and it didn't go with her figure.
Bruh. What do you do? Let me know down in the comments right now, or in the chat right now, or in the comments. What would you do with this situation? Would you just drop out? Would you bail out and leave? Would you be rude? What would you do with the situation? Let's see what he does. I'll get to y'all comments in a second, but let me know what y'all think.
So we sit down at the table and she keep complimenting my looks, but I can't compliment her back because she wasn't attractive at all.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, this sweet baby cheapers. Yo. So this woman saw this dude, basically lied on her profile, thought this dude was fine. What is he supposed to do? Lie to her? I'm glad he was up front. I'm glad he didn't do that. Listen, the reason why I pause it right here is because some men may not be like, whatever. Like, she don't look like she's whatever. But some of you guys will still simp and compliment this woman. Look, I'm not saying you have to say anything bad to her, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not. Because if I lie to you, I've lied to myself. You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all say real quick. Bruce says, Buddy started talking with pain already in his voice. You saw that? Yep, facts. Hell yeah, I don't care about her or her kids' feelings. Oh my God, that's savage, but funny. And I like it. I'm going to back it up just a second.
And it didn't go with her figure. So we sit down at the table and she keep complimenting my looks, but I can't compliment her back because she wasn't attractive at all. And she was also two different colors. Her arms, her chest, and her neck was dark skin, but her face was light skin.
Hey, let me pause right here. The only reason I paused it right here is if you haven't seen my video I put out, a couple weeks ago about women changing their appearances and stuff like that. Listen, again, us guys aren't saying don't wear any makeup. If you can pull it off, do it, right? But what we're saying is this woman was like, she can't even unlock her phone if she take her makeup off with the facial recognition. I just did a video on this. Please go back and watch it if you have not, because it's eye-opening what that makeup can do. But so her figure isn't the same. Her face isn't the same. She's multi-toned, so she didn't even blend it in right. Come on, man. I got to get to this comment because I seen this one. Oh, Freddie Jackson. Yeah. Look, you said you look like Janet Jackson. Come here looking like Freddie Jackson. Oh my God, man. All right, let's see how this date went.
She had so much goddamn makeup on. I didn't know who I was on a date with. And I can tell she didn't have no hair because she had a part in her wig that was like this goddamn far apart. Now, it's too early for Halloween, but she came dressed in a costume any fucking way. But I digress. Let me continue with the story.
Please do.
So we order our food, right? I'll order myself a vegan fajita. But the first thing she orders is this big ass margarita. And then she tried to order me one. And I said, nah, I'm good. I don't drink outside of my house. But the real reason I didn't want to drink because I didn't want anything changing my inhibitions.
Yo, let me do this real quick. Oh my God, let me find this. Hold up. I'm about to play this real quick. Yo, this dude said I didn't want to drink because I didn't want to give this woman any light of day, thinking she had a chance, letting alcohol make me desire her in any sort of way. And listen, if you've been around enough women, we've all had our little one alcohol moment when you wake up the next day, you're like, God dang it, man, I have got to stop drinking. I have got to let that sauce go. I did this. This is the one where you try to slip out. You try to slip out one. Right? Bruh. I like the way this dude think. Man. Seriously, like, yo, I am not going for it. Carl says, F this ish, I'm out. Don't mind me. I'm just going to grab my ish and leave. Hell yeah. O says, tell him why you mad, son. Exactly. Oh, King in the house, man. What up, King, man? Thank you for being here. He said, I'd have to use my Plies voice. That's right, brother. Who is you? Let's get back to this real quick, man. King, man, it's so good seeing you, man. I guess I'm going to start doing these. Y'all can thank Bruce for this, for me doing the live stream earlier today. So, wrong one. God dang it.
Because I didn't want to wake up with that in the morning. Hell no.
Hell no.
So I really want this to be over with because I am not enjoying myself. And she's one of those that want to talk and tell me all her motherfucking problems about all the shit going on with her other baby daddies and shit.
Oh my God. Red flag. Matter of fact, I got another one for that one. Hold up. I love that one, man. Get your ish together. Oh my God, man. Between this one and the last profile, man, insane, bro. Insane.
Our food finally come, and I'm trying my best to eat fast, right? So I can pay this bill, get in my car, and go the fuck home. I take a good 3 bites, and this girl take the fork that she was just eating with and put it in my plate to taste some of my food. When I tell you that I got so goddamn upset, I pushed the plate away and I look back, I say, why the hell would you do that? And I didn't say it nice. I asked her, why the hell would you do that? Why would you put your nasty ass fork in my plate? So I'm livid. I'm mad.
We can
tell. Because
if
you know me, I don't do shit like that. I don't share food. You ain't finna put your nasty ass fork in my plate. Don't ask me for the shit. If you wanted it, you should have ordered the shit. I'm pissed, right?
We can tell.
So I call the waiter over and I say, hey, this is gonna be 2 separate checks. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for mine so I can get the hell out of here. Right? So she was like, wait, you that mad? Oh, hell the fuck yeah. Who the fuck does that? This is the first time I'm meeting you. You know what I'm saying? And you wanna put your nasty ass fork in my food? Shit. When I tell you that she almost got cursed the fuck out, I just left. I left angry. I just left. But BLK, y'all failing me. Y'all are truly failing me.
So I messed up. I hit something wrong. So if you didn't learn any lesson from that, gents, I guess it's don't get on that BLK app. I don't I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see what you guys had to say about it. These beats, bro. Yeah. No, I do them beats because I don't know. I like doing that one beat. It's called The Shade on in your YouTube library. To me, it sounds like those little, those little quirky something funny. So I will not get rid of that beat. That's my favorite one to use for quirky stuff. Shout out to you at Bruce Rain. That's right. Shout out to the brother Bruce Rain. That 304 just wanted a free dinner. Yep. I think she wanted to go home with him too there, Jubine. Hey, Jubine, thank you for being here. Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to everybody here in the chat too. All right, looking out for the 9-to-5ers out here. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna start doing these earlier, you guys. So, and then yep. These stories, man, is all right. What clip am I on? I might be going too far on these clips. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay. Yep. So I do have one more video, but before we get to the videos, we're going to get back to these dating profiles. Let's see where I was at last. Oh, right here. Got it. All right. Let me see what this one says. Okay. So listen, in some cases, gents, being forward, I understand why some guys do it, because some guys get luck being able to be forward with these women, right? That other guys can't. And usually it's guys that, have a certain look, certain cachet, make the girl tangle. They can get away with saying different things. So this first profile that I'm going to bring back up. So he says, do you believe in love at first sight? Because when I look into your eyes, I see my final destination. She says, damn, that's good. Are you sorry, that's what she says. Sorry. And then he says, damn, that's good. Are you in American school? Because I'd like to shoot some kids inside of you. Oh my God. Oh my God. She said, oh, so violent. He said, it rarely works. She said, let's try it out. So it is what it is. The next one. I don't even know what to say, man. That one line about, are you in American school? Because I like to shoot some kids inside of you. Damn, bro, that is crazy. All right. She says, how are you? Would you want to be my sugar daddy? I'm going to spoil you with nudes, videos, and pics. The dude says, I'm diabetic. Oh, man. All right. This 26-year-old says, I'm only interested in finding a baby donor. 100% hands off, no child support, no rights. If you desire as well, no visits, contacts, etc. Things I require: good health history, no history of cancer, severe illness, natural method, no shipping or cups or syringes, at least 5'7". So back to what I said earlier, man, there are women out here looking for donors. And here's the thing: if you haven't seen my most recent videos on these things, you can still be held accountable by the law. She might say you don't have to have nothing to do with it, but listen, man, these women can still come back at you later. You thinking that you just made hey, you got you some, you hooked her up with a baby, and you wind up paying for it later, man. So don't fall for that, gents. Protect your seed. Next. He says, you look like a serial killer, not gonna lie. She says, I am. He says, what's your murder weapon of choice? She said, my panani. Want to die? Oh, well, yeah, I don't know if that's some panani I want to get in. Shite is used to scare, I don't know, something is used to scare off dinosaurs for some reason. And then I think she says they're cute. Be right back. Coming as a dinosaur on our date. She says, to eat me? He says, well, technically, I eat, you scream, sounds like a fun date. She says, kind of does. And he's like, so when do you feel like screaming? So these are some of the things people talk about here on Tinder. I mean, on dating apps. All right, this woman puts up a profile. I'm gonna read this out loud for you guys just listening to this. Wasted 2 years of my life with this guy. Recently went on another trip with him to be humiliated right after. If you're another girl he's playing, I'm sorry. Don't be stupid like me. She put that. She must have got into his. I don't know how she got into his profile, but look, she put that. Look, she put the little clown the clown face on herself. You done fell for it twice. Oh my God. See, ladies, you got to make better choices. This is what we see, ladies. We see y'all make these type of choices over and over again and expect a different result because y'all crazy. All right. This one says, mama of 2 girls. Yes, that comes with a mom bod, 5'8", happily engaged. He knows I'm on here looking for a friend with benefit. Are you serious? Women, we see this too. These baby mamas out here just throwing it out in the street. Happily engaged. This is what's out here. This is what's out in these streets. Let's go back to the chat real quick. This guy knows the way. Salute. Yep. Oh, talking about the last guy. Yeah. These new ones different. Exactly. And that's my point, Bruce. I know y'all saying I don't need a Tinder, but it's pure comedy. Yeah, man. Listen, I'll do another one of these shows again because, bro, I come across hundreds of these, bro. You know how many of these I went just to pick the ones I have tonight? I went through a lot. Trust me. And I saw some really crazy stuff. Seriously. Let's face it. Some guys buy flowers. Why buy condoms? That's right, Carl. King says, don't trust that last one. The first warning is the pronoun she used. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you talking about the, hold up. Oh, did I miss it? Where did I miss it? I know what you wanted. The one that was like he, her, she, them, all that stuff. Yeah. All right, let's get to the next one. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, man, listen, you got to be careful out there in these streets, bro, because she actually put on there her situation. She's not trying to hide it. Some women hide this stuff, right? People, right? And dudes hide stuff too. But you got to be careful. That's why it's about vetting, man. So this guy says there's 20 letters in the alphabet, right? 26. Where is this going? Oh, I forgot you are a QT. So he added 5 more. She said, that's only 25. And he says, you'll get the D later. That's a good one. And then he says on a scale from 0 to 999,999,999, how smooth was that? And she says, was that you asking for my phone number? And if it was, that is damn good. I got to give him credit on that one. That was a good one. Uh-oh. What just happened? All right. Cool. Now, this is somebody's profile. I did the craziest thing in September and eloped, married someone I met here on Bumble after only 12 days. It was a crazy romantic, sex-filled mistake and totally insane to marry a stranger. Divorcing. Anyone have a similar experience or want to trade stories? No, we do not. Crazy stuff they do. So stupid, man. This is a flight attendant, 20 years old. You can already tell she on that crazy spectrum. She said, I don't even care if you're a murderer at this point. This is a 20-year-old just trying to find somebody. This is a 20-year-old desperate to find somebody. So you can imagine some of these older women, what they going through. This 31-year-old woman says, first things first, I was shot in my head by my grandfather on purpose at the end of July 2014. I have no children except my amazing fur baby, and all my pictures are recent 420. That is something crazy to put in a profile, man. What the hell? What the hell? I got shot in the head by my grandfather. Uh-oh. Did I get through all of them? Let me see. Yep, that was all of those. All right. I got one last video for the night, and then I'll take some more comments and we'll get up out here. Let me wait. Carl says, "Oh, she crazy." Oh yeah. I was thinking the same thing, Carl. I was like, yeah, that is
Okay, so sometimes
okay. Yep, this is the last story tonight. Let me bring this one up, or the last video tonight.
Okay, so sometime this summer, I had one of the worst Tinder date experiences of my life, probably. And I just saw him on Tinder again, and we matched very briefly. He definitely knew I was going to bring it up again, but I did manage to get a clip of his profile before he unmatched me. Let's just get right into it. Originally, I wanted to meet at the park, maybe walk around. We are gonna have like a cute little date. It started raining, but I was at a friend's place in the area and I didn't really want to cancel, so he invited me over. He's like a good-looking guy, he's buff, I'm gonna wait for you to see him. But in my opinion, he's cute. Okay.
She's gonna show you're gonna see this guy here in a little bit, but the story gets crazier, Jen. So I'm gonna let it play out a little longer.
Okay. I catch a cab to his apartment, and when I get there, I am repulsed. There's trash everywhere. There's like pizza boxes and empty glasses, and it's very comically disgusting.
Again, we just talked about this. How you gonna invite a woman over and not have your place clean? Let me tell you something, man. Real quick, I'm gonna just say this real quick before we get back to this story. One of the things that influenced how I kept my apartment as an adult was a movie that some of you guys out there may have seen. Tell me if you have seen it and tell me if it influenced you the same way. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But this movie influenced how I wanted to be as a man. Y'all ready for this? Drum roll, please. The movie Boomerang. The way Eddie Murphy kept that apartment, bro, with the flowers and he had the food and everything, the salmon and the rosemary and the come to the apartment. The damn apartment is just modern and everything. I mean, like that movie affected the way I would, like if I was going to have a woman over, I want my stuff to be spick and span. I want it to be clean. I want it to be absolutely pimp-like, okay? Yeah, that's the word I would have used. But I want that damn, look, basically my place be so sharp, I want her to cut herself on the way through the door, man. Seriously. I want to be able to hear moist the clock when a woman walks through the door of my place. That's what that's what I always strive for. Because of the movie Boomerang, because of Marcus, I don't have any panties on. That movie is amazing. I'm gonna have to watch that tonight or something. But yeah, I just don't understand how dudes are out there living in the swallows of filth and disgustingness and then try to invite a woman over. Come on, man. We got to be better than this. We got to be better than this. Pause. Why do we need to know all that from that last video? Yeah, for the last thing. Oh, the one where she got shot by her grandfather. You're right. Why would you put that on your profile? Well, probably because her head probably all jacked and she wanted everybody to know before. It's the only thing I could think of, Bruce, at the time. I could see getting some amazing neck from her, then bailing in 2.5 seconds. Yeah, being up out there, like, you know what? I'll be right back. I got to get something out of my car. Don't come back. Make sure you come back. King says, I'm a firm believer of looking at a woman's family history and running. Yeah, man, that stuff you got to vet. You got to vet. Patrick Smith, hey, man, thank you for being here, man. Happy New Year's to you, brother. He said, Boomerang was the joint. Yes, I still like watching that movie, man. I love that. I love Marcus's apartment, man. I just, that movie influenced me heavily. Not necessarily to be a player like he was, but if you're going to do it right, gents. Do it right. Let's get back to this story.
Like he has roommates, okay? So even though maybe it's not him, okay? So we're just gonna move on, We get to talking and we're watching anime and he keeps bringing up how nervous he is. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, like it's fine. But he's like, no, I'm so nervous.
Okay. So gents in the chat, ladies, hold off. This for the gents. You know what that's code for, gents. You already know. Now listen, we already saw earlier that these guys nowadays, they just different, man. Just like Bruce said earlier, these dudes out here different. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay. But he was nervous for a different reason. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He sees her, he nervous for a whole different type of reason. But we about to hear about it here in a moment. Like to here it go.
I'm like, oh God, I kind of know what that means. Like,
yes, see, she knows what it means. You know what it means.
If you know, you know. But oh my God, and this is where things start to go really fucking wrong. He tells me that he took Viagra before I came over. And I'm like, oh God, why would you do that? If that was his initial mindset, like his plans had to be devious as fuck. Like, what? But then I'm like, okay, right? If you're nervous, we don't have to do anything. We're literally just chilling, like, you know, hanging out. But as time progresses, things start to get more steamy. We go to his room and boom, it's literally just a mat on the floor.
Another guy with just a guy without a bed, with a mat. He got a mat. The other dude had a mattress on the floor with a sheet divider. This guy just has a mat on the floor. And I realize we try to tell women all the time, we're very simple creatures. We don't really need the full everything. But bruh, I just bought a new mattress. Now, it's not my final mattress, but it was something, right? I just moved into this apartment. I needed something to lay on. Bro, $200. Amazon delivered the next day. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? I don't even understand. I don't even get it. Jubing says, that's like telling a man he can cook in your car knowing you dirty. Yeah, man. And then yeah, man, thank you, bro. Thank you for the New Year's wish. I appreciate that. We're gonna do big things in this channel in the future here. So Carl says she's watching anime in a dirty ass apartment with you. What are you scared about? Right? You already in there, bro. You already in there. But she's scared, Carl. I mean, he's scared, Carl, because she's pretty to him and he's nervous. He's nervous, which is why he took the Viagra. She high as hell. Yeah, she one of those. Complete loser after a 10. Damn. Yep. Wait, but he was about to smash with all that going on? Yeah. 4up says, nah, for real. What are these kids today out here really doing? That's why this channel exists. It's not just, look, hey, contrary to popular belief, anybody's watching this, ladies, it's not to just bash women, it's to show men what's out there. But we also need to talk about us. With some of these dudes, like, there are men that need mentors. They need to hear us talk about being a man. They need to see channels like this and be like, I want you to be shamed. If you're watching this and this is your situation, you should be shamed. Now, I want you to be shamed because I want that shame to cause you to make change. Not because I'm just here to shame you. It's to make change. The same reason I talk about modern women. To cause shame on purpose. Because we got to be better than this. And people just don't have people telling them how jacked up it is to be in this exact same situation. But I wish I could tell you the story wasn't about to get worse. It certainly is. Oh, my God. Pookie got super. Well, we're going to watch it some more. Anime and chill, baby. Yeah, that's right, King. Damn, that Pookie swag got her making love on top of roaches. Carl, damn, Carl be coming off the top rope with these comments, man. It's a darn shame. It's a damn shame. You can say it now. This channel, this video ain't getting monetized. So y'all donations and stuff, that's it. I ain't turning on monetization on this one. I knew it was going to get bad. King says, chick went on a date with an effing Taliban soldier. Damn, Carl, I think King actually overtook you with that comment. Damn. Oh, man. He controls them with whistles and tones. All right, man, let me get back to this video because y'all going to. God dang it, man.
So we proceed to his, his mat. And he did not get it up.
Look, let me bring this to myself. Let me just put this back on myself real quick. If you live long enough, you're gonna come across a woman that you can't get it up for. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen if you live long enough. Because maybe you're just not into it or whatever. But this dude really is into her. But here's the thing I don't get. Just hear me out, gents. Couldn't get it up. Okay, crap happens. Have a bad night, it goes quick. Stuff happens. How can you not get it up and you took Viagra? How bad is your situation where the blue pill don't even work? How? Like how? Like that young man need to go see a doctor because something is wrong. Something is wrong. Now, on a serious note, we know that testosterone levels are dropping. We know that. Some of these young guys have such little testosterone now. And they're young. Oh my God, man. I'm assuming this dude's she looks pretty young. I'm assuming he's young too. And then we're gonna see what he looks like here in a second. But you young guys can't get it up. Man, I couldn't get the thing to go down when I was younger. I didn't even know what Viagra was until like maybe a few years ago. I didn't even know. It never interested me. Still don't interest me. Maybe it eventually will interest me. But these young guys can't even get it up with Viagra. What is going on right now? On a serious note, what's going on? You guys are clowning in this chat. Yeah. And listen, it's serious, man. This is serious. Forbes says, damn ED. This is a young man taking Viagra and can't make it work. He has other issues going on. Facts, Bruce. Something is going on, man. Elevated estrogen? Possibly. He has chronic interdimensional. Damn. Okay, Carl. Carl is back. Carl is back on the board. King, I need another comment from you. Let's see if y'all can battle, make this the comments rap battle. Nah, he doesn't have experience. Yeah, he might not. Forup, you might be right about that. We're going to see what this dude looks like. And that might be serious. You know what I mean? Like leg workouts, fellas. Ooh, somebody knows the secret. Cheat code. It's the cheat code, baby. Just think about other females while having relations if it's too difficult. Maybe, man. You know, like it might be more than that though, bro. It might be more than that. I had a girlfriend like that. She didn't do it for me. But when her mom walked in the room, I was always at attention. Carl, that wasn't even a joke. You was just saying, man, that's a good one. That's a good one. I actually dated somebody too that like we're great together. We look great together. We chat well. Everything is fine. And she was just so boring. It was just so vanilla. And so I just wasn't turned on. And if it's too vanilla now, look, I got too much experience now. If you got it too vanilla in that bedroom, then I become lactose intolerant. If we're going to use that same analogy, you know what I mean? Like, so, oh my God, man. Good job, Soldier. Let's finish this one out, you guys. Poor young man. I actually feel for him. I mean, we're laughing about it, but, I feel for him because this, I did a video when I first did this channel about ED. I was still trying to figure out the direction of this channel. And when I did the research for that video, man, I didn't know the numbers. I was like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it affects so many millions of men. It's crazy. Like, I want to say, like, if I remember the stats, it was something like 20, 30 million men that it gets affected by it at some point. Insane, man. Forbes says ED happens, man. Spice up the bedroom. Yeah, man. And yeah, I mean, it's a simply Forbes. That's simply put, bro. Like, and like Bruce said, the cheat code is you got to get in that gym, man. And in the legs, if you start hitting your legs, man, like that's how I got bigger, right? Back when I was, huge up here, I was skimping on legs. You can't skimp on legs, man. The biggest way to grow is to get them legs involved, man. You got to make legs a part of your workout, man. Get that testosterone flowing, man. But these dudes nowadays be lifting weights and skipping leg day.
And at this point, I don't know who it's more embarrassing for. Because in my head, I'm worrying that it's something about me. And then he assures me that it's not me. So,
sorry I'm stopping it so much, but I want to make sure I hit these points. Women do be feeling some type of way. You will make a woman think it's her. And in some cases it is. I told you about my story. Chick was vanilla. And I couldn't make her be unvanilla because that's just the way she, you know what I mean? Like, like a woman that dead fish you. Oh, that's the worst, man. When a woman just dead fish you. And that's her style. Yeah, that don't make anything curl down, man. Seriously. But, he wasn't lying. I could tell he wasn't lying because he had pre-warned her ahead of time. But she's going to feel some type of way too. Like a woman wants to know that she's attractive, right? We talk about it all the time on this channel. They want to feel sexy. They want to feel wanted, right? So this young man needs to figure out what's going on.
Then I'm kind of certain that it has to be something about me. I'm not really sure what led to this next part, but he dug out like the oldest pair of Avengers tighty whities. He was modeling them for me and he got turned on.
So he pulls out some Avenger tighty whitey draws, paraded them around in front of her, and seeing her reaction, he got turned on. Not the stereotype, but you can probably see where this is going.
Now the siren in my head is kind of going. I'm like, I should probably get out of here. As I'm plotting my escape route, he puts on Disney songs. We're just singing Disney songs while I wait for my cab. I mean, he fully acknowledged how embarrassed he was before I left. And we never spoke again after that. But, Jackson, I still think of you. Everybody say hi to Jackson. Okay. I'm not making this up. He's self-aware. He's self-aware. This isn't bullying. He's self-aware. But look at that. He's fucking jacked. Like he gets the bitches, Like he's not.
I'm lost for words again. That young man is 22 years old. 22 years old, can't get it up. 22 years old. Buy that magic wand for the missus this Kwanzaa. Yeah. Yeah. He took her to the mat like Ric Flair. Oh, my God. All right, King. You came back with it. You didn't disappoint me, brother, and couldn't keep her down for a 3 count. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, you and Carl are killing me. 4 up. Does bringing in a new girl count as spicing up the bedroom? Carl, that's a good one. Don't add on. Bruce says, well, hell, if we're keeping it a buck, men fake orgasms too. And I forgot to take the damn comment off the screen when I did that. Oh, wait. I got another one. Where is it? My noob clip. I'm all about some noob. Hold up. Where are we at? Carl says, no, not dead fish style. Oh, my God. Yeah. Men know that's terrible. Dead fish is terrible. Oh, it's terrible. I hate it when the female becomes lame in bed. I wanted her on top. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. It's terrible. Ladies, men hate that. Just letting y'all know. Y'all dead fish in the bed. The clock is ticking. Wait, don't go. I want to show you my comics. He should have smashed. He should have done something. He should at least, I don't know. If he wanted another chance to make it right, he could have at least pleasured her, right? You know? That's one way to do it. Like pleasure her, be like, yo, let me get you off, blah, blah, blah. I got you next time. I have a lot in my head. Make up some excuse, gents, but don't. I don't know. Tidy, I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. He's in denial about his sexuality. Ooh, Bruce, that might be something we didn't consider. Sean, thank you for this. Truly, I needed this laugh. That's what tonight's live stream was supposed to. Hey, your comment, Carl, was exactly what I was going for tonight. Seriously. Pre-cell phones and computers, I had a dude screw me over by flying in his wife's ugly friend to hook up with me. Why did they do that? Chick looked like Wanda from In Living Color. I could not do it. Oh, my goodness. What you mean you don't want to? I like the way you look. Wanda from In Living Color. Oh, my goodness. You know you had wanted this. Oh, my God. 4 up. You said I don't fake them. I faked them. Right, Bruce? In 10 years, this guy is going to have a husband. Oh, my God. You guys are, oh, man. I had such a good laugh tonight. My stomach hurt right now. Oh, Buddy said he took Viagra, is in shape. Nah, bro. The math ain't mathing. The math don't math, does it? First of all, he's 22 years old. 22. He works out. And you 22? Oh, my God. At 22, when I was in that gym, all I wanted to do was destroy some stuff. Ladies, 22, 32, 42. Hulk smash, man. But that guy's 22 in the gym on Viagra, and he can't get it up. And listen, again, I want to make sure I put this out there. Like, there are ED issues going on out here. And, you know, like, I don't know what's going on where so many men are having this issue more than ever before. Something is up. Now, Bruce, Carl, what y'all talking about? Yeah, he might have him another type of significant other here in the future if she ever comes across him again. But, oh my God, craziness, y'all. absolute craziness. I don't even know what to say. So listen, let me say this. I didn't put up any banners but this one tonight. Ain't that something? That's crazy. At the end of the day, you know, we laughed. We had some good laughs. We talked about a lot of good issues tonight, right? We talked about one of the biggest things that I'm going to say it this way. One of the biggest things that I want you guys to take away from this, like we always talk about the modern women on here, but I put a lot of clips and a lot of things about us men tonight, you know, and we got to laugh at everything. We got to laugh at the women. We got to laugh at the men's expense. We got to talk about some of those issues. But the biggest takeaway I want you guys tonight is we got to be better. We have got to be better. Right? I don't even think the worst part was that dude's dating story. I think the biggest thing that aggravates me tonight, as far as all the stories and all the things we heard, is that these recurring themes of these men not being men. Just having mats on the floor. Bringing women over to their house and the place is trash. Bringing women over and not being able to cook. I'm not saying you have to cook for her. I'm just saying just not knowing how to take care of yourself. Like I always talk about women not being able to cook in this generation and how disgusting that is. I hold them into the same standard. Guys, if you can't cook for yourself, that is part of taking care of yourself. So at the end of the day, we have got to be better. We have got, when I say put in the work, I always say we got to put in the work on ourselves. And what do I mean? I know a lot of guys are out there trying to get the bag, trying to get the money, trying to get these things. But we also have to carry ourselves like men. Some guys need to work on their hygiene. Some guys need to work on their paper. Some guys need to work on their wardrobe. Some guys need to work on their social cues. Some guys need to work on, hell, taking care of themselves. It's 2023. There's a lot of stuff going on. We talk about winter is coming for women nowadays, for the modern woman. And that's true. There was a recent study that said that by 2030, 45% of women are going to be single. There are more single women now, or there are going to be more single women there ever been. But winter, men have gone through that winter, right? Everything has changed so much. Some men are going through the winter, right? You have 30% of men, or at least young men, who haven't had relations in over a year. You have young guys, 30% of young guys have never even sniffed banana before. They haven't been around it. Don't even know. And I'm not saying they have to be. I'm just saying that these guys nowadays, it's like somebody said, they're just different. They're just on some different stuff. And they don't know any better. And that's what this channel is for. It's so that we make better choices in our relationships, how we carry ourselves, what we're aiming for. We need to be on our purpose. We need to know what that is. And we need to go after it. You had the dude earlier who was an engineer. And it's one thing to say, I make a lot of money and I'm going to live below my means. That's smart. But to live the way those guys were living in that apartment, you don't even have your own Netflix code. You don't even own a TV. How is any woman supposed to take you guys seriously and you have nothing of your own. I am certain there are men out there who are out here screaming to the high heavens. What do these women bring to the table? And bring nothing to the table themselves. They've not taken the time to build the table. Look, I know we get a bad rap as men because it's expected of us to have to work for everything that we have. Whereas beautiful women can just get it. It's just given to them. And that's not necessarily fair, but that's what we do. All right? So in 2023, let's be better. Let's do better. Let's aspire to be the best version of ourselves so that we can live our best lives. All right, let me catch the last of these comments and I'm going to go. Y'all know I'm going to do my shout outs before we take off of here. Yep, it's a good time to take off. Hold up. Where we at? I think I almost figured it out. 4 Up says he need to check his prostate. Probably does, bro. No, seriously, he might. Carl says, I would have bent her over the couch for about 30 minutes. Then I would have said, I forgot to feed my dog. That's a good one. 2023, sucker free, stack money and take no losses. 4 Up is all on this one, man, for sure. 30 minutes. Oh, y'all go together now. Oh, 30 minutes. Oh, y'all go together now. Yeah, right. 4 Up. I'm sure someone is doing that for him. Oh my God. You guys are. Oh my God, man. Oh, I love y'all gents, man. I love y'all, man. Holy shit. Hold up, man. Oh, that one almost brought tears in my eyes. Oh, Bruce, you a damn fool. Oh my God, y'all guys are killing me. Damn low T incels, I'm dying. King says, dude, watch anime, wear cartoon underwear, and sing Disney songs on a date. Yet she called him self-aware. Both of them are weird. Yeah. Right, King. She looked past all of that. She on one. You know why? Hold up. I'm about to tell y'all. We talk about this on the channel. She did it because she found him attractive. Attractive men, or at least men who are attracted, or the men that women are attracted to, right? The Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Chaz, the Tyrones, whatever, right? Whatever you want to call that dude. Like, I don't know, like a low T incel Chad. I don't know what you want to call him, right? But women will overlook the faults of a dude that she's highly attracted to. She'll overlook it. And here it is, you have, regular hardworking guys who can't even get the time of day because they don't fit these boxes that everybody gets put in. So we know what the deal is. She found him super attractive. He obviously has personalities. When he did the little Michael Jackson thing, I was like, all right. That was the only part that I thought was like, all right, I like that. I can respect that part. So we know what it is. And so for you guys that are still attracting women out there, that's why it's real important who you bring in your program. Because you could be like that dude who got catfished, woman putting her nasty fork in his food. We've all been on bad dates. And we've all been through different things. If you live long enough, you'll be on a bad date. If you live long enough, you'll have embarrassing moments. If you live long enough, you will go through everything. However, don't shoot yourself in the foot before the race starts. Seriously. Right? Right, King. Oh. Women will break rules for gay low T Chad, but you got rules. Carl, man, hey, give it up for Carl tonight. He been on point. Him and King been going back and forth. Bruce been coming. Bruce been like, I'm here too. No, you guys have all. 4 Up has been dropping the knowledge, man. You guys, I guess I'm already starting the shout outs. Thank you guys for being here, for doing that. Let me see who else we had up in here tonight. Carl, King, Bruce, 4 Up. Oh, man, y'all lit. Look, I was looking for, I'm going to get to y'all comments in a second. I'm trying to go up and thank everybody. Patrick, thank you for being here. Jubine, thank you for being here. Happy New Year's to you guys. My brother O over there, I speak Spanish now. If you want to learn Spanish, you thinking about leaving the country, or even if you're not, it's a great skill to learn, especially here in the States, right? Speaking Spanish, speaking any Spanish, and you can put that on a resume, huge. Go to Speak Spanish Now. That brother's going to put you on game, all right? Shit, y'all should be trying to learn Spanish, not just to get out of the country. It's a money thing. You can make more money just putting that on a resume. Because it's like they be needing people to like kind of smooth things over. Shout out to Kings and Dreams, which I'm going to get back. Him and his $2 super chat. I'm going to get to the super chats here in a second. Thank everybody. Damn, we had a lot of comments tonight. We had fun tonight, gents. Where Mr. Gigi, man. Thanks. Shout out to Mr. Gigi for being here. Go check out his channel, Ben's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. And then Kings and Dreams with the $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. I am very, very, very appreciative. Also, thank you to my other guests. Take heed to the message. Thank this beautiful lady for being here, adding to the comments and everything. I thank her so much for being here. We appreciate you, sister. What else do we got? Saint Cyr, one of the real ones, the day ones from here, right? Also, we have my brother Neil. I have a story to tell. Go check out his channel over there. Support that brother. $5 super chat here. So thank you, Neil, for that. Supporting the channel on that, man. I appreciate it. Who else did we have up in the house? We had Horsey Toes. Thank you. We had Black Male Media. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you. We also had my friends at the Sand Van come through. If you like van life or travel life, if you've ever been interested, go check out their channel. Amazing couple. Tim and Sandy is awesome. Their channel is awesome. You're going to love it. Trust me. Go subscribe over there. Good friends of mine. They're in the down under. They're in that down under supporting. All right. And then let me get to the new comments so I make sure I don't miss everybody. Where we at? How much you want to bet she finds him again and in 10 years at some glory? Damn, y'all is. Oh, I'm starting to do more shows like this one. I'm gonna bring this one. I'm gonna run this one back because y'all was funny tonight. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm trying to laugh, but I'm also hungry at the same time. So it kind of hurt like to laugh. My abs is good right now. Oh my God, man. Carl says, salute Sean in chat. It was fun for real. Yeah, we'll do another one like this one. Let me see if I can come up with another one like this one. Forbes says, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Mic drop. He's out. All right. Yeah, fam, it's been real. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. Let me get to this part right here. Listen, man, I thank you guys. I've been real busy lately. I'm going to continue to get some more videos out. Am I going to do a video for tomorrow? I may or may not have a video out tomorrow. I will have the community post like I do normally up. Maybe I might do a short. It's only to give me some leverage because I started a second YouTube channel. I ain't going to tell y'all what it is. But started a second YouTube channel, so I've been really busy creating content over there. Actually, you know what? I think I might make another video for tomorrow. I should be able to get one out there. I've already got everything up, so I'm going to hurry and film right after this, after I eat. And then I'll have a video out tomorrow, and then also Friday. And then so I'm putting in a lot of work here. But I'm going to try to run this one back because it was a good episode and I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys did too. So, hey, Happy New Year's to everybody and their family. Make sure you check out my links down in the description below. We're trying to get that money in 2023. I have a video down. That link for making money takes you to another video where this young brother is giving out free game on side hustles you can do in 2023. If you're looking for that, click the link down in the description below. And until next time, live your best life.